LeBron James was born on December 30th, 1984, in Akron, Ohio, a place that would shape much of who he would become. Raised by his single mother, Gloria James, LeBron had a humble beginning. They moved frequently, and stability was often hard to find. Despite the challenges of poverty, Gloria did her best to provide for her son, fostering in him a sense of determination and ambition that would become the hallmark of his life. Early on, it was clear that LeBron was special, especially when it came to sports. At a young age, LeBron found solace in basketball, and his natural talent was undeniable. By the time he was in high school at St. Vincent St. Mary, he was already being hailed as a future star. As a freshman, he led his team to a state championship, and soon after, his games were being televised nationally. Scouts and analysts began to recognize that they were witnessing something extraordinary. LeBron wasn't just a talented player. He was a phenomenon. He had an uncanny ability to see the floor, pass the ball like a seasoned point guard, and score from anywhere. By the time he reached his senior year, the expectations were sky-high. Every game felt like a spectacle, and LeBron was the center of it all. The attention was immense, yet he handled it with remarkable poise for someone so young. When he declared for the NBA draft in 2003, the basketball world was buzzing. He was selected as the first overall pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that had long struggled. The hope was that LeBron would be the savior, the one who could transform the franchise into a championship contender. LeBron's first few seasons in the NBA were a whirlwind. He was as good as advertised, if not better. In his rookie year, he averaged over 20 points per game and won the NBA Rookie of the Year award. By his third season, LeBron had led the Cavaliers to the playoffs, and in 2007, he took them all the way to the NBA Finals. Though the Cavaliers were swept by the San Antonio Spurs, it was clear that LeBron was on the cusp of greatness. He had single-handedly brought his team to the pinnacle of the basketball world, and many believed it was only a matter of time before he would win his first championship. However, the road to that elusive title wasn't easy. LeBron remained dominant, but the Cavaliers couldn't seem to get over the hump. Year after year, they would fall short in the playoffs, and by 2010, LeBron faced one of the most difficult decisions of his career. He was a free agent, and the entire league waited to see where he would go. In a move that shocked the sports world, LeBron announced on a nationally televised special called The Decision that he was leaving Cleveland to join the Miami Heat, where he would team up with fellow superstars Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. The backlash was immediate and intense. Cleveland fans felt betrayed, burning LeBron's jerseys in the streets, and the media was critical of the spectacle surrounding his decision. But LeBron remained focused on his ultimate goal, winning championships. In Miami, he did just that. In 2012 and 2013, the Heat won back-to-back NBA titles, and LeBron was named Finals MVP both times. He had finally reached the mountaintop, but even as he celebrated, he knew there was unfinished business in Cleveland. In 2014, LeBron made another decision, this time to return to the Cavaliers. He wanted to bring a championship to his home state, to the city that had supported him since he was a teenager. His return was met with a mix of excitement and pressure, as the Cavaliers immediately became title contenders again. In 2016, LeBron delivered on his promise in spectacular fashion. The Cavaliers faced the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals, a team that had set the record for most wins in a regular season. Down 3-1 in the series, LeBron led an improbable comeback, winning 3 straight games to clinch the title. It was the first championship in Cleveland's history, and LeBron's legacy was cemented. But LeBron wasn't done. After his second stint in Cleveland, he moved on to the Los Angeles Lakers in 2018, seeking new challenges in the twilight of his career. In 2020, he led the Lakers to their first championship in a decade, solidifying his place as one of the greatest players in NBA history. Beyond basketball, LeBron became an influential figure in social justice, education, and philanthropy. He opened the I Promise School in Akron, a public school for at-risk children, and used his platform to speak out on issues of racial inequality and political injustice. LeBron's career is far from over, and even as he approaches the later stages of his journey, he continues to amaze fans with his play on the court and his leadership off it. His impact reaches far beyond basketball. He's become a symbol of perseverance, loyalty, and the power of chasing dreams. From Akron to the global stage, LeBron James has not only redefined what it means to be a basketball player, but also what it means to be a leader and a role model for future generations. His story, still unfolding, will be remembered as one of the most remarkable in the history of sports.